Can you explain your day when your analysis are being punched in Excel sheets? What are you looking for? Is it sort of this like macro stuff, and then you make a strategy, or is it volatile? So you day to day change your strategy based on momentum. How would you describe the way you view the world and your strategic positions?
Okay, the macro side of things is extremely important, and this is I think you have to base your decisions on if you sell ships, buy ships, on the macro information that you have. But outside that, there is a micro universe, a daily universe, which is also extremely important. And in tankers, if you get the right cargoes, if you have the right contacts, if you have good ships that can take it, that any charter will accept or prefer, you can really outperform the average earnings of a specific type of tanker if you're good at what you're doing. So macro helps you decide what ships you want and when to sell and when to buy. Micro is very important also. The daily, day-to-day business is also extremely important in tankers.
And in high performance, in your mind, I guess you need to know the difference and the synergies between those two, and you have to be able to navigate them both correctly, right? Can you just be a macro guy and just like lean back and relax, or do you also need to be in the micro?
Yes. Your returns will be lower, but you certainly can. I think the important part for success is not to buy expensive ships and to sell ships at the right time. That's the most important part. So you can do that and put them on time charter, or even put them in a pool or something, and not bother with the daily stuff outside deciding when you will sell them. But if you run your business on a day-to-day basis as well, aggressively, I think you can improve your results quite dramatically.
If people are not into shipping industry, what analogies can you bring? Do you think it's similar the way the airline industry works, or do you feel shipping is one of a kind? Or do you think you can be influenced and inspired by other industries that has the same dynamics playing out?
I have never thought of that, actually, but very, very superficially, since shipping is very volatile, I don't know, maybe I was going to say hotel business or airline business, perhaps, where you have seasonality and you have, let's say, oversupply or undersupply. But of course, in shipping, things can change much more quickly, because within 2 or 3 years, a lot of ships can be ordered and built, and the market can be flooded with too many ships. Now, I think shipping is quite unique. I don't think that there are direct similarities with any other industry that I at least know.
When you make tough decisions, how much is data-driven? How much is gut feeling, given the experience you and your family have in the industry? Is it a combination, or do you feel like this is a data-driven industry and you need to understand the numbers?
It's a combination. I think gut is very important, but you have to take gut within the parameters of numbers and reality. So you cannot ignore the situation, how many ships there are, what season it is, how is consumption of oil moving, how much oil is on storage, etc. But gut is very important.